do a couple stretches. I'm just going to stand facing you guys first. So come onto your mat and just stand kind of wide, however width feels good for you right now. And then just a little turn out, just so you can get a little bit of a deep knee bend and get some stretch. All right, here we go. Inhale, bend the knees, and just big reach up like you could touch the ceiling. Woo, and don't fall over. And then bend the knees. I don't know what that was. Again, lift up, big stretch. Again, bend and reach. One more time, and bend and a lift. Stay lifted. Grab onto your left wrist and lift up over to the right. Ground through your left leg and find a nice stretch and lift. Grab onto your other side and stretch. Grab into your right leg. And then reach the arms. Interlace the fingers behind your back. Stretch, open the chest. Deep breath. Keep your arms behind you if you feel pretty secure. You can readjust your feet where you feel more stable. Draw your chin down and round down. Reach your knuckles to the ceiling. Drop your head. Pull the knuckles up. You can shift the hips a little side to side and rotate your shoulders. And breathe. And then release the arms and just let your hands find the floor. And bend both knees. Reach your chest and then extend. Again, bend the knees, open the thighs, you get a good inner thigh stretch, and then extend. Again, inhale, bend, extend. One more time, bend, extend. From here, start to walk your feet in towards each other until you're right underneath you. Pedal the knees, one at a time. And then bend both knees, drop the head, use your abs. Slowly coming all the way up. And just roll your shoulders, shake it out. So coming to the back of the mat, have the feet again, hip bone distance or so. I'm gonna walk out to a couple little down dog positions. So pull up in the abs, nod your head, round it all the way down. Find that stretch first. And then let's walk it out. First little down dog, so might not have to go far, might still be a little tight, but let's go ahead and feel like we're pushing our mat forward, and let's pedal the knees one at a time. Try to pull the shoulders back. Feel like you could flip your tailbone towards the ceiling and just get that stretch through the back of the legs all the way down to the ankle and the calf. Squeeze the armpits. And then settle down and just breathe into the back of the legs, pushing your chest towards your thighs and finding that nice stretch. Release the neck and then walk your hands back to your feet again, hang down, getting a stretch. Now over here though this time, guys, so rock a little into the balls of the feet and then rock to your heels. Just a little forward back. See how when you rock to your toes, you have to almost scoop your abs in a little bit more or you feel like you're gonna fall forward. One more time. And then just settle the feet, neutral, soften the knees, push the floor away, and come all the way up. And roll your shoulders around. All right, going down, finding down dog once again. Scoop up the belly. Roll it down, lift up the kneecaps even, and walk on out into our down dog. Push back, plug the shoulders once again. So let's find, it's okay if the heels don't hit the ground, right? Because I want you to find that nice stretch. All right, from here, just slowly bring the right leg up, and then let's slowly bring it back down. Left leg up, so just transferring weight and back down. Plug the shoulders, right leg up. And as we're doing it, try to get the feet closer together so they're only maybe an inch apart. Switch and back. Again, up. Keep pulling the neck long and the shoulders down. One more time, left leg. Up, plug the shoulders again.
Now, right leg comes up, hold. You're gonna lift up on the tippy toes of your left leg, bend the right knee, and just come a little forward, and then push it back. Again, exhale, lift up, round, and push it back. Again, shoulders draw back. So I'm not quite going to a plank. I'm staying up in a nice scoop, and back one more time, but again, coming forward, one more. And replace that foot. Hold here, settle in. Sorry, I'm flashing you. All right, left leg comes up, hold it there, not very high. Lift up on the tippy toes, bend in, round up, and then push back. Again, exhale, scoop the belly in, round up, and press back. Exhale, and back. Two more, and back. One more, tuck under, and back. Replace that foot, settle down, walk hands back, hang here once again, shake out your neck, your shoulders, let's just nod the head, like you're saying yes, saying no, shake out your wrists, soft knees, and round all the way up. Roll your shoulders around a couple times, just to loosen it up. Make sure wrists are feeling pretty good today. All right, we're gonna roll back down and just find a quick little plank here. Here we go, exhale, all the way down. Find your hang, walk on out. So now we're nice and long. Just gonna be here for a quick second. So flex through the feet, open up through the chest, squeeze your inner thighs towards each other and lift up from the quads and pull up in the belly. And 4, 3, 2. From here, scoop your belly and like you could tuck and pike it up a little. And then go ahead and drop your pelvis slightly lower than usual. Then scoop up the belly, pike, and then drop it down. So I only want you to drop down where you feel a little opening in the hips. Exhale, but not any dumping in the low back. So I'm squeezing my butt under, tucking and pulling up the leg and up. So it's a mini pike and a mini drop of the pelvis. Exhale up. 2 more. Little drop of the hips. Exhale up. One more time. Pull up your kneecaps, get your legs strong and up. Push on back. Start to walk your hands back to your feet. Hang here. Shake it out again. Bend the knees. Round. All the way back. Up again. And just shake it out. So this time we'll go down to our plank and come to our forearms once we get there. Here we go. Round it down. Walk it out. Once you're out to the plank, come onto your forearms. Now from here, I like to bring my feet closer together. The feet are gonna move. You're gonna think of a little rainbow. What you're gonna do is draw the hips side to side. So tuck your butt, hike it up just to here, then drop the hips towards the right, your feet flow a little, then lift up back to center, then drop to the left. Exhale up. You're gonna feel a little bit more weight on one arm, but try not to lean that way with your shoulders too much. Dropping my hips to the right, push down into both arms and up center. Drop the hips to the left. Exhale back up. Drop them to the right. Up, little rainbow, to the left, and up. One more side. Right, pull it up. Left, pull it up. Hold center here. Squeeze the thighs. Push down into the mat. Find your armpits. And let's set the knees down. And find a nice child's pose here. All right. Get a nice stretch through your hips. You shift a little if you want to. And then round. All the way back up. All right, coming to all fours. Hands under the shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Couple little cat-cows here. Making sure backs are feeling good this morning. Push down through the toes. Exhale, tuck up. And then inhale, extend. What I really want you to try to do is move the low back for the cat cart Try to keep the upper back as quiet as possible. So try to squeeze down into the armpits here. And then inhale, find neutral for the low back, but now pull your chest a little forward without arching low. Again, pull up in the belly. And inhale, extend. Again, exhale. Pull up in the belly and pelvic floor. Inhale, extend. Again, exhale, pull up. Scoop up, 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 up. Find your pelvic floor and inhale. Okay, so with the hands, I'm gonna move my hands a hair forward, just a little. So they're not under my shoulders anymore, they're just slightly forward. Now bring the legs a little closer together if you want and slide the right leg out, all right? So again, let's move the hands a little bit more forward. So if you see, they're at a nice little angle in front of me. From here, I'm gonna keep my right foot down for right now, and I'm just gonna shift forward, bend my elbows tight, push up, shift back, all right? So again, shift a little forward, bend the elbows, squeeze them in, so tricep push up, then shift back. Readjust the hands if you need to. Now I'm gonna put my right leg up, shift a little forward, bend, chest goes down, push the floor away, shift back, forward, bend, up. Now when you shift forward, only go as far as you're not compromising your shoulders. So you don't have to go super far forward, and only go as low as you can get yourself back up, and the shoulders again aren't compromised. Squeeze the elbows in, stretch it back. Hold your right leg up by squeezing that butt cheek. 2 more times here, forward, down, up. 1 more time, abs in, dip, up. And now push back and actually sit back. Stretch your right leg out and push your arms out where you're getting a little bit of a stretch here, all right? And then come all the way up. Slide the right knee back in. Keep the hands where they were. Slide the left one out. You can keep the toes down or go right into that lifted leg. Here we go. Shift, triceps, push, hinge back. Now you might feel different on this side. You might feel more stable, but we also might feel a little more tired because we just did a set of triceps. So you might not go as low, which I find myself not going as low as I was before, and back. But you are gonna feel one arm work a little more. Let's do 3 more, shift, up, abs in guys, 2 more. You can always keep both knees down. I probably should have said that in the beginning. 1 more, down, up, and now let's stretch back. Stretch, way back, get a nice stretch through your armpits. And then slowly come all the way up. All right. Hopefully that was kind of fun. Shake your wrist out. All right. We may revisit that again. We'll see. All right. Come back. Have a little seat on your mat. Let's have the legs out a little wider. Right? They don't have to be super wide, but find what feels comfortable for you. Flex through the feet. Take the arms out in front of you and lift up tall. Find your posture. Without collapsing through the head, tuck your butt. Exhale, slowly roll down. Anchor the legs into the floor. 1 bone at a time. And then arms up. Holding here, we're gonna roll back up. Inhale, lift. Exhale, scoop the abs in. Give me a little stretch forward between the legs. And then let's sit all the way back up. Exhale, draw the abs in, anchor the legs into the mat, squeeze the butt underneath you. As we come. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale, scoop. Find that stretch forward. And coming all the way up. And down. Breathe. Slow. You might find that you're traveling. I know I start traveling backwards. 1 more. Exhale. But we're going to add to this one. Stretch forward. Now,
Lift your chest, find your extension. It might not be very big right now because you're still warming up everything. Find your hinge forward where your back is straight. So from the crown of your head to your tail is one long line. Open the collarbones. If that means you need to open your arms wider, that's fine. Just find that lift through your back. And now let's scoop the belly to go forward again. And let's roll back down onto the mat. Squeeze the armpits. Anchor the legs. When we come up, we'll do it again. We'll go to the stretch, then we'll go to the extension. Inhale, lift, exhale. Pulling abs in, finding your forward, but it's not a fold. Inhale, extend. It still works. We're going to go forward, still trying to scoop the abs in. So we're in our extension, squeeze armpits, flex the feet more, find that stretch. And now forward by scooping belly in and back. So I want you to have this sensation that the only way you can move your body forward is if you could pull your abs in. Okay? Inhale, lift. Exhale. So as I'm here, my abs are still pulled in. Even though this is easy, as I go forward, I'm still pulling my abs back. And then inhale, extend. Abs are still cinched in. Back muscles are engaged, finding the hinge. Now as I go forward, I'm going to pull my belly back to go forward. It's not like I'm leaning forward, I'm just going down and come back. So less of thinking I'm stretching forward, more of pulling belly in more. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, scoop, keeping that C curve. The belly is pulling in, coming forward, but someone's shoving their foot in my belly. Then inhale, finding extension. Nice long neck. Flex the feet more, plug the shoulders back. From here, open the arms out and close them back. Long neck, so don't yank your chin up. You're holding your little egg in your chin. Open out and close. Again, open out and squeeze. Find that length in your spine. One more time. Open, close. This time, stretch forward. So this time, release. Find a stretch that works for you. You can grab onto your legs or reach between your legs on your mat. And just find that nice stretch into your back, into your hamstrings, even your calves, and pull the feet back. All right, and come up. So if you slid back like me, scoochie a little forward. Keep the legs wide. We're gonna add a little obliques to this. Arms are out. Imagine you're squeezing onto a ball. So feel that press into it. And all you're gonna do is find a little rotation over the right leg. So if I have my ball, it's right over my knee right now. Anchor the left hip down, slowly roll down that left side, as if I'm gonna tap that ball onto my thigh, but stop right at your shoulder blade, and then exhale, come right back up that right leg. We're gonna do it again on the right side. Lower down, anchor the left hip, crunch your right side. Imagine you got that ball, you tap the thigh, then exhale it back up. 3 more here. Lowering down. Obviously the legs are sliding, that's okay. Tap it and exhale up. Fire up through our obliques, get in the horn and down. Long legs. Tap it. And again, if going all the way down doesn't work for you, go down as low as that you can hold it, right? You get to a point you start to lose it, stop there, and come right back up. Come back through center, find your lift, make sure legs are even, because they might have shifted. Rotate over the left leg, shoulders squeeze down. You're gonna feel your arms start to roll down, right? We're holding our arms up, anchor down the right hip, down to left shoulder blade, exhale up. All the way up. Again, exhale, draw down, push down both butt cheeks. So one doesn't lift, even though upper body's twisted. Exhale, squeeze down into that left armpit. So left armpit towards left hip, down. Feet are still parallel, they're not in a turn out. Exhale. 2 more times. Squeeze into the armpits. Down. Exhale up. 1 more time, 1 bone at a time. As much as you can, try not to skip any bones here as we go down and as we come up. Exhale, try to really peel up 1 at a time. Back to center and give yourself a stretch. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And breathe.
All right, and then all the way back up again. All right, we're gonna just do a couple more things here with the legs open wide. Take the arms out, shoulders are down. Just roll down through your center. Exhale, tuck. Scoop the abs in. We're gonna stop right at our shoulder blades. Hold here in a nice crunch. Hands back behind your head. Cradle the neck. Exhale. Right leg floats up just a little. Set it down. Now the left. Exhale. Set it down. And the right. And the left. Real slow here. Just that right leg lifts. And the left. Again, right. And I'm not lifting it very high. And again, abs in right. Left. As I lift, I'm adding a tiny little crunch. And left. One more. Right. And left. Reach the arms back between the legs. Roll all the way up. Let's sit real tall right here. Shoulders down. Bend the knees if you need to. If you're having trouble sitting up, open the arms out. Exhale, rotate to the right. Let's go into soft. Reach past your right leg. Push back the right arm. And up. Back to center. Twist left. Reach. And lift. So creating some length. Some more stretch. Getting your waist working. Still the back. And some stretch. Reach. Lift. Center again. Twist right. Stretch it. Lift. Again. Twist. Stretch. Up. One more set. To the right. And reach. Up. Watch my little fake candles. Twist. And stretch. And up. And back. Bring the arms back down. And slowly stretch forward one more time. All right. From here, bring the legs together. Reach the arms out again. Palms face each other. We're going all the way down. Exhale, draw the abs in. Slowly round all the way down. Give yourself a big stretch if you'd like. Arms and legs. Just shake it out. All right. Readjust a little bit. Bend the knees in. Have your feet just underneath you for a second. All right. From here, arms up. Press your feet down. Exhale, push the arms down, curl up head and shoulders, reach them long, anchor the pelvis, and then slowly down. Just to prep here, exhale, abs in, reach. And now let's bring the right leg to tabletop. Hold it there, lower down. Now bring the left to match it. Exhale, bring it up. Come right back down. Hold here. Flex your ankles, turn out toes and knees. So we've created a little frog position. Exhale, curl up, push the legs out. Bend them slowly back in. Again, exhale, push. Squeeze the inner thighs. And again, exhale, push, squeeze. Squeeze your bottom two and inner thighs. Exhale, push, connect. And one more time. Exhale, hold here. Hands can go behind your head. Bend just the knees in. Exhale, push out. Inhale in, push away. Again, pull the waist in. Kind of quick. And push. Last three. And two. Hold the legs out on one. Hold, beat the heels. Little beats. Use your breath. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Two more. One more. Hold, bend, hug the knees in a second. Draw little circles around wherever you need. And then go ahead, bring the legs back in that little frog position. Squeeze the heels together, flex your feet. Check out your feet. Are they the same? Is one twisted? Make them even with each other, right? Take the arms out to the side slightly. Maintain the shape. So imagine you have a ball here. Squeeze it. Squeeze around the hips. Inhale, legs fall to the right. Anchor your left hip. Exhale, push the legs into each other to come back, but they're not changing shape. Over. Feel that energy in your inner thighs. and exhale through the waist. Inhale to the right, anchor your shoulders, exhale. Push your feet into each other, over to the left, and exhale. We're gonna add an extension. Inhale over, now I'm extending up, not out. Push the legs up, squeeze them tight, slowly bend, engage your hammies, back to center, squeeze the inner thighs. Over to the left. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, bend. Back to center. Over to the right. Exhale, connect. Inhale. And back. Over again. Exhale, squeeze, 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 squeeze. Inhale, bend. And one more time, over, right. Exhale, connect. Squeeze it tighter, guys. Squeeze your butt. Inhale, bend. Center, don't get the legs lazy. One more time. Use your inner thigh. Squeeze your bottom. Push, 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 push. Slowly bend. Come back to center. Lower the feet. Stretch the legs out for a moment. Shake them out. Shake, 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 shake. Get some blood there. Okay. Bend the knees in for a second. All right. From here, bring the right leg to tabletop. Left leg follows suit. Squeeze your legs, flex your feet. Reach your arms long. Exhale, curl back up, hands back. From here, exhale, extend both legs out, hold them there. Inhale, bend just your right knee in. Exhale, push it out. Inhale, left knee in. Push it out. Inhale, so one leg is always straight, and hold it. Push both out. Inhale. Now the lower the legs are, the harder it is. So do what works for you. If you need to bring the legs a little higher, bring them higher. Please make sure your back is flat onto the mat. You're not arching it up. Inhale. But you're not curling your tail either. You're pressing your sacrum down and staying lifted. Bend and push. Now bend the right knee in and twist towards it, and then back to center. Left knee in, twist. Back to center. Twist, exhale. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, squeeze your bottom to the right. And squeeze it tighter here, guys, to the left. And back to the right. Squeeze it tighter to the left. Let's do one more time to the right. And back to the left. And back. Bend the knees in. Give them a nice little hug. Circle it around. Massage the back out. Real quick here, keep the right knee in, stretch the left leg out. Let's just do a nice little stretch. And then go ahead, take right arm out to goalpost and do your little crossover, or whatever your body needs. If you just need to hug the knees in, go for it. But if you need to move your back and hips a little, let's do that. And then come back and switch. Stretch that right leg long. Give your left a nice hug. Left arm goalpost, and then cross over your midline if you like. Hip is lifted, and breathe. Try not to force it. Big breath. And back. All right, extend both legs out straight onto your mat. Arms up. Plug your shoulders down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pull the belly in as you come up, and give yourself a nice stretch. Forward once again. All right. So, gotta kind of read my notes for this one. Gonna come onto the left side. The legs are gonna be like a little tabletop-y position, okay? So I'm gonna lay down onto the side, okay? And we'll see how this goes. I don't remember. Okay, so here we are. We're here. And then I'm gonna go ahead and lift up into a little crunch and then come right back down. Lift up, little crunch on that right side and back. Nothing too crazy. Legs are stacked, right? And then back up. You can always stick to this, little lift. And one more time. Little lift. And back. Now come up onto the forearm. Okay, legs are still stacked. Don't sink down. Push the floor away and lift. All right, from here, hand is gonna come by my ear, okay, and lift.
I'm just going to take my right leg out. And then as I bend it in, I'm just going to give a little crunch to it and extend it out and a little crunch. Again, nothing crazy, right? This is again a prep as I pull it in, right? Now you're welcome to stay here. One more time. Little crunch. All right. So now I'm going to take the legs. If you want to progress to it, bring them back just a little bit. Push the hips up, right? Hand here. Lift the hips up. Now take the right leg out. Now as you bend the right knee in, you crunch it and then reach it long. Crunch it, reach it long. Now you can go back to the other version where your hip is down. Lift. Again, pull it in. Squeeze your left butt cheek to hold you up. So it's like a modified side plank. And push. Last 4. Reach. Last 3. Reach. Squeeze your left butt. 2. And 1. Reach it long and come all the way down. All right, let's flip around. Let's do our other side for a second. All right, knees are forward like a little tabletop. Extend out first. All right, over with the, just gonna take the left arm and just that little lift. Okay. Again, little prep, nothing crazy. Up, one more time like this, just to prep it out. All right, come up on the forearm, left hand, extend left leg. As you bend the knee in, little crunch, and then extend. Again, bend, extend, bend the knee in. Right, you can stay here, don't sink into the right arm. Push it away. Give me 2, and then we're gonna lift up. And 1. Bring it back, bring the knees back a little bit, right? Otherwise, we're not gonna be able to get our hips up. Lift up, lift the hips up. Squeeze down into the right arm, readjust where you need to, squeeze your right butt. Extend the left leg, get the hips up. Bend the knee in, I am sinking down a little, and then press and lift the hips. Lower the hips a little, exhale, push it away long. Again, abs in, and push. Again, and reach it long. 5, squeeze. 4, squeeze. 3, reach. 2, reach. 1, lengthen, and come on down. Bend the right knee in, left leg back. So we're essentially in a mermaid position, okay? So from here, your arms will assist you a little bit, okay? So I'm gonna take my hands a little bit over actually to my right side. So I'm gonna lean over to the right and bring my left leg up. Now I'm gonna come back and bring my hands back and lift the right leg. So you can go right arm, left arm if you want. Right arm, left, right? So I'm going left leg, right leg, but I'm switching my hands. Now, if you don't want to use the arms, it's going to be more difficult. Keep your body up. We're lifting up and up, but I am doing a slight little teeter, right? Because I have to lean onto the opposite leg, up. If you want, back to the hands, up, right? If not, try to find your body up and up and up. Keep going, a few more, and lift, and 5, 4, up, 3, gotta use your belly to lift the front leg, 2, and your butt for the back leg, and 1, and up. And then go ahead and just take a nice little mermaid stretch over, and lift and other side. Nice. Switch the legs around, other side. So just getting our legs warm. Here we go. We'll start with the hands down first. Gonna lean over onto my left and bring right leg up. And then just left. Might feel different on this side. Like one leg doesn't want to lift, right? Use your arms to help you, right? Just side to side. Little lift. Try not to round to lift. Like the front leg, I find is way harder to lift. So I have to really suck my abs in, right? Arms out if you want. Up find your balance, right? Don't fall over, right? Especially when you go to the left and try to get the right leg up. Oh, I might just teeter-totter. So stay up. Again, lift, lift. Stay long. Up and reach. Up. Keep squeezing your butt and then belly in to get the front leg. Butt, belly, and 5. Stay long. 4. Up. Doesn't have to be big. 3. Up. Stay long. 2. Up. And 1. And up. And let's stretch over first. And then up over other side. Kind of fun. And then all the way back. Okay, here we go. We're gonna come on our right side, lay all the way in a straight line. Okay, so I'm gonna actually line myself in the middle of my mat because we will be rolling, or maybe even a little forward. So line up where arm is straight out. Okay, legs are straight. Make sure you're not gonna kick anything. So I wanna be in this nice straight line. We're gonna do this slow. Gonna take the left arm overhead, so a little balance right here first. Take the left arm, reach it towards your left hip. Now I'm gonna feel like I'm scooping my arm. I'm gonna actually put my left arm probably on the ground. I'm gonna roll, swing the right arm, bring the legs up. You can use this arm. Actually, we'll keep right arm down, and then legs come up. So think of a side teaser, right? I'm on my right hip. Then lower the legs, slide all the way back to straight. Got it? Slide the arms, lift up. You can keep the right arm down, but don't sink into that shoulder. And then low. Now, if you're like, this is ridiculous, you can just take the top leg up, right? If you're like, I don't know what you're thinking today by having us try to lift our legs. Slow. Try not to put a lot of weight on the right arm. Lift up, because maybe we start to, take it up. And then, can you take it off the ground? And back over. Again, up, swoop it, get those legs. Up. I'm still more on one butt cheek. I didn't come to full teaser. One more time. Up, do what you can. Get the legs. Maybe they come up, 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 and then down, 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 down. Let's stay on this side for a second. Go ahead, readjust where you look down, you see your feet, they come a little forward. Right arm is still out, left hand now onto the mat. Waist is lifted. Squeeze your legs. Lift both legs up. Hold it there. Find your balance. You can take the left arm up if you want to work balance more. If not, keep it down. Slightly lower the legs. Exhale, lift. Focus on the waist, the belly. Squeeze your bottom so hips are working as well. And up 5. Long neck. 3, 2. Hold up. Take your top leg up a little bit. Lower and lift bottom leg. Use your inner thigh, pelvic floor, and waist. Obviously, you're going to feel some work in that left hip just to stabilize that top leg. And squeeze. And squeeze it. Belly in. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold them, hold them, hold them. Little lifts. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze them tight. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold. Scissor the legs. Right leg comes forward, left goes back. Bring them back. Then left leg forward, right back. Squeeze them back. Find that balance, right? And squeeze them together. Left leg forward, squeeze. Find your balance right on that right hip. Squeeze. Abs in like a little scissor. Again. Support your neck if you need to. Again. Right. Squeeze it in your thighs. Keep those legs high. And up. Again. And squeeze. One more. Squeeze, hold, lift, and lower down. Bend the knees. Press all the way back up. We'll swing around to the other side. So we have to start with our little funky side teaser. All right, are some of you rolling your eyes at me about this one? All right, squeeze your legs. Squeeze your legs and your butt really hard. It'll help you.
You have to tuck. For you to roll and get the legs up, you actually have to tuck. If you don't, the legs aren't gonna float. It's scoop to get my legs up, okay? So here we go. Make some room. Arm is up. Find your balance first. Take your arm over, right? Already this is like, woo, I'm a wiggly. Okay, gonna start to take my right arm, start to round, come up on that forearm and lift. So I'm on my left butt cheek, forearm down. Slowly lower, slide it on back. Find that balance point, right? I feel a little wiggly on this side. You might too. You might feel better on this side. Up, and then slow. Remember, we have to tuck to get our legs up, or they're not gonna lift. Our hip flexors are not gonna let them lift up without getting into that little tuck. All right, so can we progress? Maybe where we start to, oh, I don't know if I can do it, oh, and then back, oh, this side's more challenging. How about for you guys? Easier? Harder? Right? Oh, up, up, oh, I got it. And slow, slow, slow. Sometimes it's a matter of what gets up first, right? If I can start to get my upper body up a little bit, oh, maybe not, then I can get up. Ooh, this side's way harder. Ooh, and back. How you guys doing? You feel it? Up, ooh, there we go. Ah, I lost it. One more time. If you got it, maybe take a picture of yourself. Up, up, oh, up there, hold it. And down. Ooh, hello. Ooh, all right, enough of that. Okay, let's find our side again. It's always fun to play around and challenge ourselves, right? Right hand forward, hips are stacked, shoulders are down. Bring both legs up, find your waist and inner thighs, find that length, slide down. Again, exhale, lift both legs, and down. Exhale, up, and down. Again, lift, and lift. Squeezing our thighs together, feel like you're stretching your top leg a little longer than the bottom leg. Up. We have 4 more. 4, pull your abs in, guys. 3, 2, hold. Top leg lifts a little bit, bottom leg lifts and lowers. Squeeze the inner thigh. Try to stretch the right leg long. Try not to move the right leg, and try not to just let your left foot lift. Try to get your inner thighs to squeeze. A lot of times our foot's like, I'll do it. I'll get it up there, right? And 4, 3, 2, squeeze them tight, pulse up. 1, 2, little lifts. 3, doesn't have to go big. 5, 6, abs in. 7, 8, 9, hold. We scissor. I'm gonna go right leg forward, left back, and then together. Left leg forward, right back, and together. So our little scissor and reach. Scissor and squeeze. Scissor the legs. Again, as far as you're not moving all over the place, try to stay right on the hips. Belly in. Long necks. I am using my right arm a little to help me out. Right, but I'm trying not to rely on it. Trying to rely on my abs and hips. 1 more. And last one. Legs together, reach, and lower down. Bend the knees in. Come on up. Let's do a little stretch here. So bring both feet in on a little butterfly after all that. You might have been feeling those hippers. Work inner thighs, waist, everything. Balance, especially with the teasers. Go ahead and grab your ankles, lift, bend your elbows, and just get a nice stretch through your hips and through your back. And breathe. If you want to fold down, fold down. And just find a stretch that works for you. If you need something different, go to a different stretch. And then up. Lift nice and tall. And then from here, take the left hand down and just lift over with the right. And then other side, just a big Stretch here, pressing open the thighs. And up one more time, over. And then back, last one, over. And back. Okay, go ahead and come on around and come onto your tummy, please. So come on down, all the way. Reach the legs nice and long. From here, externally rotate your legs. So like we were gonna do frog, heels together, toes turn up. Readjust your thighs to find that external rotation and close your butt. Tuck your tail, slide the hands under the shoulders, elbows are up a little bit, but not above your body. Squeeze them in. From here, chest is just a little lifted, reach your legs. If you wanna float the legs up, if that works for you, do so. If not, legs down. But if I have them in a little lift, inhale, just start to lift the chest a hair, and then lower down. I'm not lifting very high, just thinking of my upper back moving. I don't want to go so big that I feel pinching in my low back. So my ribs are actually lifting with me a little bit as well. So I can try to get some mobility in my upper back. Keep squeezing the legs together. Abs in. Inhale, lift, and down. One more, lift. Now find your hover. Abs are in. Hover the arms now. Keep the arms where they are. I'm trying to bring my thumbs towards my shoulders. Elbows are in. And just beat the heels together. Squeeze your inner thighs. Wrap from your butt. Reach the legs long. Fire up all those leg muscles. Few more. Breathe. Exhale. One more. Exhale, hold, squeeze the legs together. From here, keep reaching the legs long, extend the right arm and squeeze it back. Left arm, squeeze it back. Only go as far as your shoulders and creep up and your arm doesn't drop. Trying to stay on the same plane and squeeze elbow back. So I'm feeling my mid back, lats working, all those nice back muscles. Squeeze, tuck your tail. You can lower the legs if necessary. If not, keep them active if you can. One more. Hold here. Take the arms back. Stretch them long. Open your chest. From here, you're going to open the arms and open the legs and squeeze them back. Open arms and legs, squeeze them back. Open, close. So it's like we're doing a little snow angel, but on our tummy. Open and reach. Open and squeeze. You don't have to lift high. Squeeze. You should be feeling your legs working, back working, arms. Don't forget about the abs. 4, 3, 2. Hold, hold, hold. Reach your legs longer. Squeeze your butt harder. Pulse arms. 1, 2, long neck. 3, 4, little lifts. 5, 6, straighten the arms. 7, 8, 9. Hold. Squeeze them in. 1, 2, really squeeze. 3, 4, abs in, guys. 5, keep tucking. 6, 7, long neck. 8, 9, reach, and lower everything down. Slowly push yourself up and back into your child's pose. You can go to a shell stretch if you want, or sit all the way back. Stretch out the low back. If it was talking to you a little bit, those muscles in your low back will start to work too. That's fine to get a little activation. I just don't ever want pinching or where you feel like the muscle's gonna grab and cramp or anything, right? But we wanna feel all those muscles down our entire back. As we're sitting here, if you feel comfortable sitting onto your hips, hands here, just gonna tuck and round and then lift up. If not, you can come up and do a little tuck and lift up if that doesn't feel good to you. Tuck on your knees, but I do have my knees open. And a lift. One more time, tuck, and a lift back up. All right, so from here, come up onto your knees. Bring your feet together, knees open. So I'll kind of show you at an angle, if that helps. Ooh, I feel like I sat on something pokey. Okay, here we go. Feet together. Push them into each other nice and hard. I do have my feet flat. If you're like, I'm gonna cramp if I do that, flex your feet and then push them together. So you pick, choose. You could do that with the toes flexed and push your heels together, or feet down. Now, squeeze your butt. Tuck it under a little bit, lift your chest, take your arms out. I'm gonna tuck my butt, start to sit it back, and then squeeze it up. Sit it back and squeeze it up. I'm not going all the way down to my feet, almost, and then up. Try to squeeze your heels together. Get your belly fired. You're gonna feel your thighs, and squeeze your butt. And down and a lift. And down and a lift. Now you can go hands here if you want. You don't have to, you can keep the arms out. But I'm gonna add a little twist. When I come up, twist right, down to center. Twist left, twist right. Chin up, chest up. Squeeze your butt. Abs are in. Keep going. And left, one more set. Right, left, go to center, up, come halfway down, and little tuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can we go a little lower and up an inch? Lower, up an inch. Lower, up an inch. Lower, squeeze your butt. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way up. And release. Hopefully your heart rate got up a little bit. Yes, you're gonna feel your thighs. Right, we need to work on. And your butt, I sure hope. Let's stretch it out for a second. Come to all fours. Take your right foot forward. Left knee can go back. Now you can stay here. My left knee's down, curl the toes under. Both arms in the inside of my right leg. So you can stay like this. I like to have my shoulder and knee close together, my hand right against my foot. You can stay here and tuck and open up the front of the left hip or straighten the left leg and find that bigger stretch in the whole front of the left leg. Extend your spine, belly in. We're just gonna hold here and just find that nice stretch in the front of the left leg after all that nice work we just did. Now, knee down. You can stay here and just keep finding the stretch, or bend your left knee and find that quad. Now what I need to do is actually come up, it's a lot of balance, and try to reach and grab. You don't have to because this is a lot of balance. Watch you don't arch your low back just to get it or cramp your hamstring. Squeeze your butt. If not, just stay down here and you can actually grab with the opposite arm if you want to, okay? Or you're up doing the balance work, right? So pick, choose, carefully come down. So now I'm going to take my right leg, walk it out a little and turn it out just a little bit more and open it out. Hands back down. Extend the left leg if you'd like. You can stay right here, or you can come down on your forearms if you need a deeper stretch. If not, knee can stay down. Press open so you feel a nice stretch through your hips. Come up to the hands. Take the left hand out, right arm up, and push the hips to the right as you stretch your arm back. Lift the hips and do that again. Press. Again, do what you can. Come back, rotate that foot back, set the left knee down, pitch back, flex, and stretch up the back of your right hamstring after all that work we did, the back of the legs. Flex it, try to pull back the hip, and then slide the leg back. Left one forward, okay. So I got my toes curled under, hands on the inside of the leg. Knee presses into my shoulder, extend. Now you can stay here. If you feel that stretch in the front of the hip, fantastic. Stay here. If you need to extend, extend. Elongate. And breathe. Couple more breaths. And we're gonna set that knee down. All right, so you could do one of two things. You can twist and bend and grab it with your left hand, or you can just bend that knee and hold it, but sometimes grabbing it does help. Or if you want to work the balance, you come up and you grab it. Again, this is a lot harder, a lot of balance. Be careful. No arching in the low back. If you're like, the only way to reach it is I have to arch, please don't do it. Right? You could go into this version, right? Or you can just stay down, right? Okay, coming out of it, rotate the left leg out, right foot down, come up if you want. You can stay down, up here. If you want to come down forearms, go down forearms if that's better for you. Remember, don't force any position. Right? You just breathe into what works. Sometimes one works one day, and then the other day it's like it's not happening, right? And then we'll come up to our hands. You can set the knee down if you want to. Take your hand out. You can keep the knee down or lift it up. And press the hips to the left. Stretch the arm and lift again. Again, you can set the right knee down if you need. And back. One more time. Big stretch. And back. Come back to center. Walk your foot back. Knee down. Stretch back and stretch the hamstring on the left leg. Breathe. And then go ahead, come to the front of the mat. Have a seat. Have the knees bent. Hands are gonna go down to the ankles. I'm up on my tippy toes, feet glued together. Heels are lifted, squeezing my arms like the inside of my elbow into my knee and grabbing my ankles. Okay? Shoulders are down. We're gonna do some rolling like a ball like this. Try to stay in this ball. Start to float the feet up. Don't lean back. Tuck your chin. Scoop belly in. Round back. Inhale. Exhale. Find your balance. Try to keep the toes up. Inhale. Exhale. Again, squeeze the feet together. Inhale back. Exhale. Find your balance. Shoulders squeeze down, guys. Inhale. Only roll to your shoulders, not your neck. Again, inhale. Exhale, one more time. Inhale. Find your balance, hold it here. Shoulders are down. From here, take your right leg if you can, extend it. Bend it back. Left leg, find your balance. Try not to collapse in your spine to do this. Right leg up. Left leg. One more. Right. Left. Can you try both? Both. And then. Again, both abs in. One more time. Both. And down. Lower the feet down. Push yourself up. Plant your feet down, hands forward. Just try to really push the heel down. Feet parallel, close together. Breathe into it. Just trying to stretch the Achilles, your ankles. And breathe. Drop the head. Start to push the heels down. Coming up to a forward fold. Bend the left knee. Keep the right real straight and long. Find that nice stretch to the back of the leg. And stay here. Start to twist a little to the left. Then breathe. Back to center. Switch legs. Bend the right knee. Left leg is long and straight. Find that length. Try not to shift the hips. Rotate if you want to the right a little bit. Push down through the feet. Come to center. Straighten both legs. Pull yourself a little more. Bend the knees. Pull up in the belly. Push the floor away from you as you slowly round up. Shoulders roll a few times. And then go ahead, come back to the side. Turn the feet out. Inhale, lift up. Grab onto your left wrist, stretch up over. And up. Other side. Big stretch. Up. Reach back. Interlace the fingers. Open up the chest. And then release the arms. Thank you for joining me today. Have a wonderful day.